Hello, welcome, Joanne. Yeah, that was a little bit of that echo. So how that happens is the alerts that I use there are from a program called Triggerfire, and sometimes if I forget to close and relaunch Streamlabs, or Streamlabs has been open for a little bit, it double plays, and I can't find a solution for it other than get rid of it. But I like the high. But welcome in. We're on our way to Utopia. No major changes from last stream. We did. I did build a couple more windmills, um, and we got rid of our battery chargers over here, just to make things a little bit more cleaner. And then we did build the um, mega smelters, which are nice. They do 3 apiece, so one of these is the same as my previous setup. Um, But honestly, I think we're good to head straight to Utopia. We are a little ways out. Let's throw some fuel. And that should get us there. Utopia, here we come. Yeah, I wonder what it looks like. Because, I mean, all the other ones have been, like, dystopian-ish. And if you're going to have a name like Utopia, is it a more physical city? Um, I know that there was a lot of rafts that came there, so maybe it's like a big floating dock. Interested to see. 1,300 meters. We'll have to veer a little bit to miss this island coming up. Like Shipwreck and Pirates of the Caribbean. I which Pirates movie? Because I haven't seen all of them. Pirates 3. I think I've only ever seen the first two. I'm really bad about watching movies. Fair, they get kind of weird after 3, but we could have been fine with just the first two. I mean, I think the second one, it kind of ends on a cliffhanger, so I mean, I can see why they would do a third, but I've heard the opposite. I think they should have stopped after 3. Um, at least they haven't went the Fast and Furious route where they jumped the shark, so to speak. Should be close enough to straight. Because they can't. Johnny Depp isn't coming back for Disney. He said after everything, he wouldn't go back after all the money in the world. Yeah. Honestly, though, it wouldn't put I wouldn't put it past Disney to still do the movies without Johnny Depp. I'm not saying recast the role, but I could see them saying that he had a secret son and this was his kid. Go the superhero route. That's what Fantastic Beasts did. Although you otherwise those movies would continue after 3. Yeah, I'm actually excited for the TV show that's coming out. I know a lot of people are, but I always felt like Harry Potter would have been a better miniseries than an actual movie. You don't have high hopes? I actually am pretty okay with their casting choices for at least the kids. Um, the three main kids, I think, are pretty spot on when it comes to the books. Now, I hope it doesn't end up like the Stranger Things, where they're supposed to be in high school, but they look like they're in their mid 20s. Snape, they made a black guy. Nothing against him or black people, but that's just not Snape. Well, so the great thing about the book, though, is that they never mentioned his skin. I don't believe. I could be very wrong. Health, Sallow, and there's a picture of him too. Ah, yeah, that's true. I really wouldn't care like how he looks. I think when it comes to Snape, it's definitely the demeanor and how you carry the presence of that kind of character versus anything else. Kind of like the Malfoys, right? You could have someone that might look exactly like the book, but if you can't have them carry that personality, then it's not the right choice, even if they would have made a better looking person. I'm assuming that big thing right there is definitely where I'm headed. Because that looks like a city of skyscrapers. Or at least the top of it. I mean, no one ever had the gravitas of Alan Rickman, but yeah, well, definitely not. I think he was meant for that role. Just like I don't think we'll ever have the perfect Haggard because that's already been cast. Is this place the biggest place we've been to so far? It's starting to really look like it. At least the guy they cast for Dumbledore isn't too bad. Um, I thought the first I know he died, but I thought the first Dumbledore was the better choice, and I think they did an okay job with the recast. But I thought book wise, the first guy was a lot more accurate. We're just gonna try to park this right between the buildings. They have Lord Farquaad playing Dumbledore in the show coming out. Yeah, he's apparently been cast. All right. Some of you may live, some of you may die. That's a risk I'm willing to. It's probably my favorite line he ever says. All right, we're just gonna run this right into the docks. Add it to the floating. At least if he doesn't lean into it, that line we're doing the Goblet of Fire, it's a missed opportunity. What the Okay, this is a lot of dirt. Some of you may die. All right, so this looks like a spinny puzzle. Okay. I've always felt like the middle is easier to do this, but honestly, the outside might be easiest because we have this one which would fit, but there's no connection here. So it can't be this one, which would put it here, and then this one lines up. And then this one feeds out here. And that's there. But that doesn't line up here. So that's got to be... No? Does it? Is there another one I was missing? Hold on. Spin around some more. That doesn't go anywhere. Maybe it doesn't need to. How do you know when it's right? Where's this hose go? Let's do that first. Okay, goes there. There's another one. And it feeds here. Requires electricity. All right. So maybe we need to explore a little bit more. Let's start with this. And we're going to be digging something, but maybe watch what we're digging. Let's go. There's the boat. We'll start here in this building. We got a note.
Deto's Utopia Journal.
It's Dedo.
Super secret. I have my own raft and it's hooked up to actual wind turbines. If I had even more power, just imagine all the experiments I could run. But now that lunatic Olaf appeared, his cages are already unloaded and now he's promising to help everyone with his army. Last I saw him, Olaf Wilkstrom ruined Caravan Town. I will never forgive him. I hope Han and Ruben listen to me. He's not to be trusted. Just in case, I decided to up the security on my raft. This map should allow only the smartest of people to enter. Like me.
Alright. So we need to get into his house, and there are red dots. There's the water pump. That is... the path coming off of his house? Yes. Alright. The path coming off of his house, there is a secondary path here. And it looks like there's a spot right in the corner, which is a dig spot. Part 1 of Data's code. Okay. Perfect. We can do this. I wish I could get bamboo wood like this to build my raft. That would be cool. So we got the easiest one. The other one is at next to that shed. And it's on the back corner here. I think this one. Part 2. Other one is on the corner. Is this Dedo's raft? Water. I think it's this one. No. Bugs. Bugs. More bugs. Oh, bugs hurt. Just dig up everything. Let's see that map again. I lost where I was supposed to be digging. It is a farther corner. Oh, that goes all the way up there too? Utopia is huge. I think it's this one? No? there spots up here? Oh, there are. It's probably like that one. All right, we got the 3 codes. That gets us into Detta's house. Okay. There's his rocket ship he built. Then we have a harpoon. Is that an item? Yeah, okay. Harpoon is an item needed for this area. We have a big backpack. Now I want to go make a big backpack. I mean, our boat's just right here. Big backpack is needed. Rope, leather, wool. Easy enough. Big backpack, and we can take off our old one. We're gonna throw some things on the ground. It gives us an extra row. It's not crazy. Could be worse. We could have no backpack. Got the food on the grill in case we need it. Let's go back to Dedo's house. We'll keep exploring that direction. Is this the flow of what this is supposed to look like? I don't think so. No, it can't be. No backpack? What does this Stardew? That's another game I need to play eventually. I never really gave Stardew an honest chance. This just looks like a building we can't get in. Lots of resources. So if we're trying to do power, that looks like a generator over there. Feeds up, comes down. So we'll need to put power in over there. Looks like there's some kind of machine over there as well. I see an X. X marks the spot. Plenty of zip lines. So I'm guessing while it looks big, a lot of it's just fluff. It's not actually... Two entrance keys for the big building. Looks like vending machines are making their return here. That's a big building. We can go in there. Looks like it's locked up too. What's this need? One master key. Okay. Oop, I fell. Out of the water. Nothing nothing here. This goes around to a dead end. I mean, I guess this would be about as a utopian as you could get, given the case of the entire world's flooded. Got some drawbridges. Does this lead back to the dig areas? I think it does. Yeah, we've been here. So we're going to go back here. Yeah, that looks like a turbine. If you've been living life at sea, this is the place would be a paradise. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't say no. Fish for days. All right, that looks like something dropped in the water. All right. Well, that's just really dark. We'll keep it in mind. What was that? What's this for? We got some blocks. There's more blocks. What was that? Heard a noise. Oh, what are you? Are these the hyenas? Let me go. We found Olaf's hyenas. All right, so what are we doing with the blocks? Are we building a staircase? Okay, we need electrical cables. We've done this before. All right, so where do we want to go? I'm going to say up here. Do they? Oh, they stack. Okay. Is that enough? Electrical cables. Look at that. Okay. So where does that go from there then? there. Okay. So we need to get on the roof. I put that here. Can't quite jump, but I could probably put another one up there. If I come here for power, does this reach here? It does. Now what does that do? Maybe then we zip line across? Okay. Cable's down here. No, that's backwards. Are we making our way up on this building then? Hey, Trevor. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing? What were we playing? I didn't know you were a streamer. Just started today, OOT? Awesome. Were you doing a randomizer or vanilla? Just a regular playthrough? Hey, there's nothing wrong with a regular playthrough. It's been too long since I've done one. I kind of want to play through one to see how quick I could beat it nowadays, and two, is there a way I can cheese some of this stuff? I will be playing some OOT tomorrow with other things, but it's on the. We're doing a. I'm calling it the Hero of Time randomizer. So it's OOT, MM, and Twilight Princess all together in a multi-world. That's wild. I'm nervous about it. Um, for a few reasons. One, I don't know how to not go easy on randomizers, so it's a randomize everything kind of thing. Except for entrances, I'm not doing entrances. But I've only ever randomized Majora's Mask once. I've only ever played it vanilla once. I've only ever played Twilight Princess once, and I've never randomized it. Okay, that doesn't get me up there. Can I... I can stack them there, and that would save me nothing, because that's taller. I could stack them here. You've never played Majora's Mask or Twilight Princess? I enjoyed both of those. I know a lot of people don't, but I thought the games were pretty good. So if I put these here, drop that one there, drop this one here, I can I might be able to make that jump. Yes, definitely can make that jump. And then from here, I can't zip line while riding this, but I can walk it. Hero Twilight Princess is great. You're boycotting MM because it's Tara's favorite, and I like to tease him about it. Um, it's not my favorite. But there definitely is worse games. Wind Waker. I just can't stand Wind Waker. I tried so hard to play it. Where does this go? Wind Waker? Couldn't do it. I tried. So over here, looks like there's something up there. We can take a block with us. You like Wind Waker? To me, I think it's smooth to play, but for me, it's too much open space between the area that I get bored going from one island to another. Here's all of my cable. Guys, what are we just leaving random cables on the roof? I'm assuming we're going to, if I had to guess, not fall down there. I'm still going to go back and give it a go because I really want to beat it. Didn't say I beat it, but it's one of those ones that I kind of have to force myself to play, and I don't want to be like that. The whole Earth or moon crashing into Earth and you gives you anxiety. It did for me too. I'm not gonna lie, but once you do the inverted Song of Time and you get where you could flow back time, it's not really an anxiety issue then. It's more of just, I gotta slow things down or reset this cycle again. And I 100%ed Majora's Mask. I did all the bombers, notebooks, all that stuff. So I had to redo some dungeons multiple times. And that was a little bad, but nothing too crazy. Okay, jump back up here. We can connect this wire. The next one should be, I would say, easy. Because it looks like we're just going to drag this, climb up the ladder, and walk across. And then from here, does it just connect straight to the turbine? I know there's another hyena here. I saw it. Alright, so we got power going to the water pumps back at the original area. Come here, you dumb hyena. Let go. Let go of my foot. Alright, 3 arrows isn't bad. I was expecting worse. So what's all the extra blocks for? Were they expecting us to need them to climb up here and everything? Let's grab the extra cable. I want to make sure we're not going to need it somewhere else. Yeah, there's no more here. Ladder just goes up to the top. We have 5 extra cable. All right, let's head back to the generator over here. See if we can get the irrigation system working. Door's locked from the other side. Yeah, but there's a ladder. Was I supposed to come back this way? Alright, I'm assuming that there's power now there. Okay, we're pumping water. That goes there. Goes there. Hmm. I'm assuming we need this to go out here, which that doesn't line up, so that's not the right one. Okay, now that lines up. So we know the outside is done. So then we can go to the middle. Which I think would be this one. See, this doesn't line up here either. That doesn't do anything there. So it's got to be this one. Or... which one lines up both? It's not this one. Well, no, it could be more than... it could even be this one. Alright, no. Because then the outside doesn't line up. This is the only one that works for the outside. Is it... not that one. Not that one either, because it doesn't fix anything. I don't understand. Because now this one's not lined up here. Uh... maybe this one does fit here. There we go. Got it. Okay, moving to the next one. follow the pumping water. So from the outside, this one looks like it's already lined up where it needs to be. And it's because I messed with this one earlier. So if we work backwards, that one's where it needs to be, and then we could do that. Perfect. That one was the easiest one so far. That's what I get for playing with it earlier. Alright, so we're going to go up this way. It loops around. Comes here. We got a couple options. If we go here, it does not line up there. We go one more down. Not there. And that lines up there. And then they have to be really close together. Is that too far apart? It's that one. It's got to be that one. Now we just brute force the last one. And what does this actually do? Carbon dioxide canister? I never climbed Dedo's tower. Let's go up there. Because I think I've already done... I've been everywhere down here in the bottom. Are those spotlights? Oh no, that's the electricity. Oh, okay. We needed the harpoon and carbon dioxide canister. X marks the spot. I get it. Little zipline ride. Let's eat some soup. Insurance key. Okay. But we need more than one entrance key. We need two entrance keys. Where did we miss an entrance key? All right, I didn't see this. We can go in here. Locked from other side. All right, so there's something in this building. It's not the one that we need the master key for because it's not connected. Then how do we... Is that maybe the exit of this area? Hmm. I don't think I missed a key in Deado's. Let's clear this other side out here first, just because it's floating on its own. I think the hyena's back. No? Hyenas didn't respawn? That's a first. Um, maybe... Still getting a lot of electrical wire stuff. That's just a coin for the vending machine. Let's climb back up top here. I would assume that a master key would be in an entrance key would be somewhere like what we just did with um, the harpoon and something. Didn't see anything up there. I would assume that maybe something was here and dropped. Unless this is just an aesthetic to make you walk across. Because there's no indication that there's something in the bottom. It just says powers this way. We got on top of there, it was just more wires. Drop down here again. But that just opens up the door. There's nothing else there. Hmm. I doubt we need to dig for it. Because digging was to get Deado's codes. Let's go back to his house. So we can't get up top yet. Dang it, I fell off. This will be what would kill me in real life here. Falling off into the water. All this does is bring me back here. And there's an elevator. So this is my way out. We can climb up this. But that doesn't do anything. I'm so dumb. I found my key. I walked right over it earlier.
From the people of Utopia, do not trust Olof Wilkström. When he arrived here, we took his word in good faith. He exploited us at every turn. Now all of us, dissenters, are locked up, which is everyone by my count. To anyone reading this, Olof should be up in the marketplace. Beware of his rabid beasts. Please take the master key from him. Set us free. Set Utopia free.
You're not dumb. Your perception stat isn't just high. Oh, you didn't roll high. Oh, I need a dice roller. I'm going to assume that it wasn't there before. Maybe they heard me and then they slid it underneath the door. You notice the floor? It's made of floor. See, hell no. I would live down in the bottom. You lost me when you need nets. I'm not scared of heights, but also, I'm not dumb. What's up here? We need a hammer. Okay. Okay. I see the game. What's that do? Requires cogwheel. I guess that's the bypass for when we make it through here. We'll get the wheel that if we fall back, we don't have to reset the whole area. I'm going to spend a lot of time in this net. Might as well call me a trout. Oh, can I crouch under this one? Perfect. All right. No! No! Crouch! Jump! No! I was so close. Okay, we don't have to go all the way back. We can, just come back this far. Crouch. All right, so there's three bottom ones and one top one. When would be the best time to jump then? Probably here. So jump, 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 jump. Okay. So from here, okay. If we get knocked off, we'll have to go through all that again. No! I stood up. I think we got this. As I proceed to get booted off my first jump. So I said we went after the tall one. Dang it. Alright. Too soon. Okay, made it in the corner. Crouch. Go. Okay, so... I'm so scared. Just- That didn't work. We're gonna load our game. Save some of the back and forth. Never mind. It put me down here anyways. This game says, no, you're getting the back and forth. Maybe it auto-saved after I fell. All right. And go. No. We'll make it. One day. Why is this security system parkour? Um, I don't know. It's not a really good security system if you land on a net. But it is a good security system if you suck at parkour. No. That's not even the worst one. Okay. All right, we're going to see if our save... I think we had hit yes there. So we're going to load... What time is it? The first 56? That didn't work. Am I going to make it? Oh, I made it in the corner. That was struggling. 1, 2, 3. And that was at 401. The second 401. Let's see if that works. It does work. Okay, where am I trying to go with this? I would assume here we can just hug the inside of it here. I don't know what that does. It needs a cogwheel. There's the hammer. Where did we need the hammer? Was it down in the basement? Requires cogwheel. I know where this wheel is at. Which means I'm going to have to do this parkour all over again. It's fine. Can we take an express route down? Because the cogwheel I remember seeing. But where was the hammer spot? See, I would assume it's like one of these. Okay, we're back to checking all the buildings. Where did I see needing a hammer from? I'm not completely upset because I needed to come down for more water anyways. It's not up there. Where was the door that said I needed a hammer to open? Mm, it's not here. There was no door here. Was it? It wasn't in Dedo's place. Was it? Does everything lead back to Dedo? Let's try the zip line again. Was it across? I don't think it was. No. Maybe it was just upstairs? You know what? I think it was. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think we came through here. No? Let's see where this hammer door is. Um, it was here. All I needed. I would have found it.
I will only say this once.
It's Olaf.
Leave on your raft. Leave Utopia to me, or else the forward scouts end with you.
Okay, are we just dropping down? There's the cogwheels. Okay. We can't jump with the cogwheels. Can we... We can place them higher up? And there's weights. Now the question is, how do we figure out the weights for everything? So 3 and 4. So this is 3. What? I'm assuming I need to get up there. If we stack these up here, grab the third one. And then we can bring this one up here. Get this here. Requires cogwheel. Okay, so we got to get the cogwheels here, which we can do by just placing those. Since we can't jump with them. So cogwheels are heavy. And that brings it to the top floor. So if we climb back up here, take this ladder. It looks like we're trying to get the cogwheels here. So we need it on floor 2. God, I feel like I'm back in math class. So if you add 3 to this, it's too much. But we can drop down here and add 1, which is going to bring us to the bottom. We get rid of 3, which is going to bring us to the second floor again. We add 2, which will bring us down here. Get rid of the 2. Now we have the cogwheels where we need them.
Look around! The filthy rafters turned luxury apartments into a scrapyard. Relieving them of the responsibility was the only decent thing I could do for them. I can't believe how ungrateful all of you are.
Olaf, chill. Anger problems. Alright, so it looks like we're doing another one. Because we need to get the cogwheels up here, which is floor 3. But first, we need to go grab the cogwheels. Take the steps. All right. It's not bad. We got this. Let's start with trying to bring back... Do we start with 6? Which is going to bring us to the bottom. Add 1. Get rid of 6. Does not bring us to the top. We can add another 1, which is 2. We need a 3, so we can do. Oh, we can't add. I get it. There's only so many that we can add. All right. We got to start back over at the top. Let's add the 5. Which brings us here. Takes us to the bottom. We can go back up with it. Four will take us to the bottom. Take the 1 off. Add 2. Take the 4 off. Add 3. Take the 2 off. And it gets us where we need it. Perfect. And that is a shortcut. We come back, grab a cogwheel. We can come over here. put the cogwheel here and send it back across. Locked from other side. So now it looks like we need to go back through the parkour section. I don't see a shortcut to get back over there. Unless there's a way like we can stand on the cogwheel. No. That's fine. We've done it once. We can do it again. Oh, I forgot. I had to go the other direction with that one. Okay. Crouch, jump over, crouch, jump. All right. That was the pain last time. Crouch, wait, jump. Maybe we wait all the way there. That way we can just jump straight through these. Crouch, jump, jump. We're in the corner. Okay, we're safe. And walk. Okay. We save at 425. We go load our save that we just needed. Okay. This one does move really slow, which kind of just allows us to walk around it. We can grab our cogwheel, add it to our elevator, and go up. Okay, from here, it looks like we can only go one direction. I see a lot of blocks. Which means we need to go... Okay, this is back. Now we can skip the parkour. Perfect. we need to go up here with the blocks. So if we grab you, you go here, you go here. That looks like a cage. Are we going to need the cages for something? Let's bring a cage just in case.
You had your chance to leave, but you just won't listen! So fine, have it your way. Welcome to Utopia!
Welcome to Utopia. Who's throwing fire bombs?
I could do this all day! You want me to blow it all to pieces?
Is he? Oh, he's up there.
Chances! You could have left at any time!
Okay, I see what we gotta do. We gotta dodge his attacks, build the ramp up top.
Enjoy the fireworks!
Because that's a big... That's pretty cool. I like that.
Do this all day!
One more?
All of this is mine!
Okay, and we can jump up 2 blocks high, so we need to go...
This rabble deserves nothing!
3 blocks here. And then one last block in front.
My army will crush you! Tactical retreat! Regroup!
Tactical retreat.
Ready yourselves for charge!
Electric zipline tool? What does that do? Does that allow me to go up, down, zip lines? Okay, we're still going up. There's a ladder here. Where's this go to? I just need to know. Okay, so we're back. We have another shortcut in case we need to get up. This goes down to the windmill stuff. All right, so we have a path back to the elevator. Here's the warehouse key. That's a lot of hyenas. And it looks to be the only way I can go.
How stupid are you? I am the only reason any of you are alive! Me!
Let go.
My investment! Mine! Each and every one of you should bow down before me! The ocean broke forward. Now my army will...
Okay, we got one hyena down.
All of this is mine!
Okay, he's back to throwing fire bombs.
I've given you chances. You could have left at any time.
Okay. Let's start our stack again. Okay, the hyenas come back. Okay, we broke our machete. Let's switch to a new one. Okay. Stop, stop, stop. Let's go here. Incapacitated. Wow. Okay. Those hyenas are no joke. Okay, so what we're going to do is if they respawn, then we can kill 2 of the first round and save the rest. Let's make our electric zipline. Allows you to ride up or down on ziplines. Circuit board, tungsten, and scrap. You can have that. Get rid of that. And let's empty our pockets. We're just gonna go to our dump chest and just clear everything out. We'll need to grab some more food. How does this work? If we have an electric, do we need a special zip line? Like it requires like an electric zip line? I grabbed a battery off of the grill. Let's put that back. Okay, we have the food. We have the healing. That's what I was trying to swap to when I died. Back upstairs we go. Good thing we have that shortcut. Plenty of food, too. Alright. Kill 2 hyenas. Leave the third. I like how you have to wait for the elevator to come back down before you can go up. It's not just instant. And also, we're at sea level at the moment, and we're on floor 12. So the water has risen 120 feet. No, 130 because they count 0 in this game as a floor. That's a lot of water. Okay, we can just go up here. Got our bow. Warehouse.
I lock you up with the rest. I could do this all day.
To say nothing of how high the ground was before. Yeah. Alright. One's left. Let's use our healing. We'll just avoid the hyena. I think we need to go up one more. Let go. We'll need 2 more crates. Leave me alone. Oh. This isn't high enough.
I've given you chances. You could have left at any time.
Let go. Oh, I killed him. No. Hurry before they respawn. Run, Raft man, run.
Useless, all of you.
Useless. All right, let's unlock our doors. We'll use another healing. The downside is that I can't go get my arrows back from those hyenas. Drink some more beverages. I think we're getting close to the end. This is the high point.
Out of all my creations, Alpha is a true
Alpha.
a survivor. You see, the weak are singled out. The strong remain. You forward scouts were the same.
That's a big ass hyena.
Yourselves up from nothing. You keep going until you encounter something stronger.
Just try to get a first shot in on it.
Addition. Kill! Good boy, Alpha!
Okay.
Good boy!
What's he doing? So he feeds him a big ass steak. Now he can throw boulders? Alright, so every time he does that, I need to be healing. Oh, he can jump! The boulder is conflicted. I'm running out of bow. Can you not shoot Olaf? He's probably healing a hyena too. I don't think I can. No. For what I'm seeing, he feeds him that steak to make him do his special moves. I have 3 arrows left. You. Heal. We're out of arrows. He's throwing boulders. He jumps and does a poison area effect. It looks like he only jumps 3 times. Let's heal again. Give me your bits. I'm coming for you, Olaf.
There's nothing you can do. Get
All right, calling it.
all of this is mine.
I'm gonna walk up on him. He's gonna back out of the window and fall down and get eaten by Bruce.
Think you can change anything? I am your savior.
Not quite.
You don't deserve any of it.
Titanium tools? Titanium arrows? Do we just leave them hanging?
Cut me down. You don't deserve any of it.
We got the master key, didn't we?
You don't deserve any of it. Filthy rafters.
Hmm. Let's go down. Let's go save everybody in town. All right, so that was the door that we couldn't get into before. I was right. It was the exit. Vending machine stuff. Let's save everybody. Dado, I'm coming for you. I've been following you for 6 islands.
When the ocean itself broke civilization, the survivors were left with nothing. Yet, they persisted. The forward scouts rose up from the wreckage, defied our flooded world, and brought back hope. Now Utopia stands free once again thanks to their actions. With this final chance, we can begin the slow and difficult road to recovery. From today on, we are all forward scouts, ready to discover the next step for humanity.
Sorry you're late. Work's been killing you? Oh, it's okay. There's people now. Hi, Larry. Ooh, I can just take all of their produce. And we got a vending machine with seeds? Wait, where are we? We just beat the game. There's
No
Dedo.
one ever listens to me. Maybe they'll listen after this.
We're in Utopia. In a market. What's up here? Oh, we're in the top. I do want to go research. Oh, there's even more vending machines. More seeds. That looks like it's all decorations. Potatoes for days. So we drop down. How do we leave? So it's just everybody up in the market. Nobody's actually down here in the underworld here. Why would you want to? Isn't the game done? Um, what? Upgrade our tools for the achievement. That's it. We're going just for an achievement. There's an achievement for research and everything in the research table. So barring I missed a item somewhere. There's the achievement. That was completely it. Alright, guys. How does the electric... How does the electric zipline work? I think it's broken. All right, guys, that was a lot of fun. I actually really enjoyed this game. I would have liked to seen it longer for like a survival game. It actually didn't drag on too long. But I would have liked to be able to like use the tools, like the blueprints we just got, like the electric zipline or the titanium tools. I would have either had the like to got them earlier, to where you actually would have used them, or not got them at all. I mean, that's, if you're not going to continue with the stuff, then at this point it just becomes a raft building, build my house better kind of thing, which is fine for a lot of people. What's next? So tomorrow we start the Hero of Time randomizer. We're doing a Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess multi-world. I have spent, I was up till 2:30 this morning getting it all set up. And I didn't finish, so I finished setting it up while I was supposed to be working. All together? Yeah. So everything's randomized. Items can be in any of the games. Kind of like how Terra's doing multiple, versions of the same game. I'm kind of doing the whole storyline of the Hero of Time, and anything can be anywhere. Now, it's going to be really, really challenging. I've never randomized Twilight Princess. I've only ever played it once. So when it comes to checks, I don't know where things are at. So it's going to be blind luck or help from chat if they know the game more than I do. Majora's Mask, I've only ever played it vanilla once. I've only ever randomized it once. I know enough of Majora's, but I don't know everything. So there's things to be missing. Now, Ocarina of Time, I could do that blindfolded. I'm not going to, but I could. This is going to be crazy. Yeah. I'm assuming that it's probably going to take me over a week to complete. Realistically. Just because I can finish an Ocarina of Time randomizer by itself in 7 hours, which would be like 2 days worth of streaming for me. And that's a game I know well. But it should be fun. Hopefully it doesn't mess up. No, it's just the 3, Dorothy. OOTMM and Twilight Princess. I don't know. I'm hoping everything works right. I'm nervous. It is my first Archipelago multi-world, and I will say that if you've never set them up, It's rough. Just making sure that you have everything talking to each other the way it's supposed to. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. It's stressful. Yeah. I'm gonna send y'all over to Soupy for anybody who's not already over there. He's doing an MMM recop rando, so he's doing one part of what I'm doing tomorrow. He seems to be stuck, but we're gonna head over there. Feel free to raid and run. Soupy's fun to watch. He has a back scratcher right now. All right, Dorothy, don't get left behind. I hope you're in the raid. Y'all have a good rest of your day. I'm going to end a little early today and just try to test this multi-world a little bit more. But y'all have a good rest of your day.